All the running is keeping your boy shredded. I'm using this medicine. It's kind of like a form of speed. I quit cold turkey. 50 kgs, 2 reps to goal. You don't want to train to failure. I was afraid to lose it all, man. What's up, guys, and welcome to the vlog. We're starting off with some food. The second meal of the day, and it's only 11:30. Okay, this is crazy because you guys know I love doing intermittent fasting. I usually don't eat until 1 p.m. or so. Make some bread in the air fryer. This takes 5 minutes. A very Dutch meal. Ham and cheese and some bread, of course. I don't eat this every day. It's just that we didn't really have anything else right now. And I like simple meals, you know. I'm a simple dude when it comes to this stuff. I need a lot of carbs at the moment, you know, so bread is a good way to get it in. Not every day, and definitely not if you're dieting, then this doesn't really fill up. Ham and cheese it is. Outfit today is Icon Amsterdam. I actually really like the color of these Voco trousers. The name of the trousers is steel gray, but I actually think they have some slight purple in it, like very slight, you know, and I think that's really clean. Especially together with this new shirt. This is the Muscle t-shirt, really freaking clean. You guys know I like rocking, you know, these simplistic shirts, just one color, but there is one important thing. They have to have a nice fitting, okay? The guns have to be hugging the sleeves, as Chris Jones would say. You can roll the sleeves down, but you can also roll them very far up and they will stay there. It's a breathable material, and if you want, you can obviously go a size up. I'm wearing a large here, and I think it's perfect. I also tried an extra large, and they are available in different colors. I really like those because you can, you know, wear a necklace on top of that, wear a jacket over this shirt. It's one that you can wear every single day. And if you order now, it should be on time for Christmas, obviously depending on where you're from. Gonna be doing some work now, let the food digest, because I never train directly after I eat. I always keep 1 to 2 hours in between, and like mostly 2 hours when I train legs. For the other body parts, usually 1 hour. You can guess for yourself why that is. Squatting with a full stomach, it just doesn't work. Here we go. So to answer your question, yes, I am back on caffeine, but I am using a lot less. Like, not always a full scoop. Some days I do, you know. Some days are more difficult than the other ones. I did quit something else, actually completely, which is my ADHD medication. And so that made a lot of difference in my life. I might get into this in a separate video, but in terms of my workouts, like it's 2 weeks ago that I quit because I was using this medicine. It's called dexamphetamine. So it's kind of like a form of speed, you know, a form of amphetamines. I feel like I'm recovering much better now. My sleep is also better. Like I sleep like a baby right now. I feel like I'm stronger, much faster. Like every week I'm making progress compared to, like, you know, a few weeks ago, the progress was less. Maybe it's in my head. I think it has something to do with those medicines. I think that you can perform better without those medicines, at least when it comes to lifting weights. Recovery is just better. My heart rate is also a little bit lower again, my blood pressure, so it definitely has a positive effect, I think. But maybe you guys know more about this, comment down below. Gonna drink this pre, and then we have some big lifts on the plan today. Start with some handstands, and now we're gonna do muscle ups, and then we're gonna do my favorite lift. Let's go. I want to set 1 PR today on the weighted pull-up. If you told my younger self I'd be warming up with 30 kgs, he wouldn't believe you. Easy work, 50 kgs. It's fucking heavy just getting up here. My all-time PR was 60 kgs, but that wasn't clean form back in the day. So we're working up to that weight again. 50 kgs, 2 reps to goal today. Three reps, pretty damn clean. Gains. I'm actually like kind of like stronger on the weighted pull-ups than the dips, but I've only been doing dips for a couple months, let's say. I was actually kind of against them back in the bodybuilding days. Every time I did them, I got like injured, but that had to do with my form, right? When form isn't good, you get injured on the more complex movements. And then a dumbbell press, for example, or even machine presses are safer. But if you do this right, it's all good. Now, since we just did back, we're gonna warm up again. So I'm not going to complete failure on those because these are really my main compound lifts of the day. So in order to get stronger, you don't want to train to failure. Really no benefit in that, so I do that later in my training with the more isolated lifts. Next up, we have Pendlay rows. I'm not the biggest fan of barbell rows because you use a lot of momentum. Also, feel a lot in your lower back.
I've had some issues with my lower back in the past, and it's just not my goal to really hit the lower back with this exercise. So you go a little bit less heavy, leave the ego at home. We already went heavy on the weighted pull-ups. So here we're gonna do about 80% of the weight that you can do on a regular barbell row. Now I use the straps here. I don't like to use straps with every back exercise, so I just use them on the heavy compound, the weighted pull-ups. Or if I wouldn't do a weighted pull-up, I might do this first. Then I would probably use the strap. But yeah, you still wanna train that grip. All right, gonna be doing a superset now. Usually I do a superset, chest and shoulders, but with this one, it's very much possible. First do the push-ups, just maximum reps. Complete failure. Then we go directly to a cable lateral raise. Another super heavy weight. We don't grab the cable, put it here around the wrist, then a slight lean to the side. So yeah, I really like calisthenics, but it definitely misses a few key elements when it comes to building the best physique that you possibly can, in my opinion. For example, the side delts. I feel like they're lacking with calisthenics guys a little bit. And obviously the legs, you know, we can always tell. And a bit of a big waist. Last one is the finisher, farmer walks. These are great for grip strength if you pick a heavy weight and you don't walk too far. So it's gonna be like 40, 60 meters maximum. If you walk beyond that, it's gonna be endurance. Okay. It's actually a great functional exercise. Like actually, because there are a lot of exercises that look functional, that look cool, but that are not actually that functional in real life. So then, you know, I still like to do the bodybuilding lifts, because like it's not all functional. A lot is about how you look. And grip strength, don't underestimate it. When I started doing heavy pull-ups and heavy dips, I started to get a lot of pain. Golfer's elbow, like pain here or pain here, a lot of people experience it. So the stronger your grip is, the less likely you'll experience those kind of injuries, okay? So training my grip has helped me actually recover from those injuries as well, in combination with other things, of course. I didn't do any unilateral movements for my triceps in a while. I used to do this back in the day. It's the one arm cable push down. Squeeze is unreal in this one. So just triceps, no biceps today, because I do that on the other upper body workout. So here we have the current shape. Legs are still tight. All the running is keeping your boy shredded. Leanest bulk I've ever done in my life. That's for sure.
So my new workout split is as follows. On Monday, which is today, upper body workout. On Tuesday, lower body workout and direct ab work. On Wednesday, it's running and then I do a tempo run. Then on Thursday, I do full body, which is upper focused. So it's only 2 exercises for legs and the rest is upper body. On Friday is a rest day. Then on Saturday is upper body. And then on Sunday is a long run. And sometimes I do one of the running workouts after a weightlifting session if it's an upper body session. So it's 4 days weight training and 3 days running, and then sometimes I run twice. But my rule is to run at least twice a week, because then I can make real progress. With once a week, it's just maintained. Good amount of noodles for the carbs, chicken for the proteins, and broccoli. So last week there was a men's health event, okay, the 25th anniversary here in the Netherlands, with all the Dutch male cover models. It was really cool. It was a really cool evening. Everything was well organized, and obviously it was just insane seeing, you know, this hanging on the wall there, you know, next to all these massively famous guys. It was an unreal moment, man. And it made me realize how proud I am, you know. And I never really stand still that much. It's something I really had to learn after this darker period in my life. And lately I've been doing that a lot more. And being a part of something that for many, many years was a dream that seemed totally unrealistic, right? And it really goes to show that nobody really has it figured out. And I think when you look at people that are successful, you often think that they have it figured out somehow, and you have not figured it out. And even though a couple years ago I was more successful in a certain way than I am perhaps right now, at least to the international market, right now I feel a lot more successful, right? And so right now when I win little things, like I feel like I'm winning. And back in the day, all I was thinking about was losing it. I was afraid to lose it all, man. And so I always had to come up with this next idea, this next thing. And like I was constantly running. I was not able to be alone with myself and my thoughts, because like I was just thinking about the future all the friggin' time, you know? And so you can win a lot of big things, you can accomplish a lot. And I see this mentality, especially in America, but like, what's it all worth? You know, how are you actually feeling about this? And do you have the feeling that you're actually winning? Because very often I didn't have the feeling that I was winning. And I think in order to accomplish big things, you have to be a little bit crazy in your head. And I think I am in a certain way, but there are people that take that too far. And I've taken that too far myself as well. I think that right now I prioritize a life that I can actually enjoy. And I still want to accomplish big things. I'm still working to do cool stuff. But I want to do it on my terms. You know, I don't want to play this game that everybody's playing. I want to play my own game. And so that's what I'm doing. But the last few years have been less great than those years before that. And I think that's life. And so you cannot always strive through all this cool shit all the time and always be on top of the game. Sometimes you go down a little bit, we climb back up, you know, that's what it is. So big rant there, but I just want you guys to be happy, man. I feel like a lot of people now are striving to do big things and are striving to prove themselves, and very often it's for external validation. And with all the stuff we see on Instagram, man, I totally understand. I'm just here to tell you, man, that stuff alone won't make you happy. Now, I think it's worth striving for big things. I think it's worth striving for something deep down that you want to accomplish. And that's something that, you know, I intuitively did when I was young. And it changed my life and it made me very happy. In the beginning, at some point I feel like I lost myself in the race. But I still love making these personal vlogs, man. So if you're still watching, make sure to leave a comment because I appreciate that. I don't do many of these anymore in English because I do them mostly in Dutch. So if you do speak Dutch, make sure to drop me a follow on the Dutch YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.